Alright guys, welcome back to another Monster Hunter Stories 3 video. Guys, we are on build battles number 14 or 15, something like that. All I know is that these build battles are going absolutely hard because, oh my god, do I have the cheesiest build for you today. Are you still stuck on Narwa and Ibushi? Do you want to put together a build that easily defeats them, whereby you do little to no effort whatsoever and you essentially just watch as they slowly whittle themselves down to 0 HP, thus easily taking them both out? Well, do I have the build for you? Because, guys, we have got the brutal, the tanky, the absolute colossal Namielle. And by the way, look how gorgeous Namielle looks in the non-elemental form. What on earth? Non-elemental Namielle is genuinely beautiful. You look like something that I don't want to mess with. I would actually go as far as to say that you look like kind of abyssal. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Anyway, guys, before we start this video, I've got a quick question for you. Have you joined my Discord server? Because if you haven't, why not? If you love Monster Hunter Stories 3 or just Monster Hunter in general, come on over to my Discord server. Choose your role, either as Hunter or Rider or both. And if you want to look at all these amazing builds that people are posting in my Discord, it couldn't be easier than this. Simply just head on over into my Discord. Go on over to the left-hand side, and on the left-hand side, you'll see Monster Build Sharing. That will open up a thread. You choose the monster you want to take a look at, and then bam, the image is there with everything that you need to know about what genes you want to build to make an amazing monster. We have got over 700 people in this Discord, all sharing their ideas and just talking about theories about the game. So yeah, literally, what are you waiting for? I'll see you over there. And now with that out of the way, let us get to the genes here of Namielle. By the way, guys, if you haven't liked the video, please like the video. It genuinely helps me out a lot. Hit that red subscribe button, comment in the comment section below your thoughts and opinions, and please, if you can, just click that like button. Alright, like I said, we've got Namielle here on the non-elemental side of things. We've got attack sitting at 628, crit rate is at 3%, Wyvern Fell is 14, speed is at 13, defense is at 556, HP you are looking at 748, stamina is starting at 70. By the way, stamina is not an issue in this video, let me tell you that right now. Recovery being 8, again, this recovery could literally be 0, it wouldn't even matter. It's actually insane the amount that you recover in this. Elemental resistances, we have got non-elemental sitting at a complete flatline neutral. You have got double negative on fire, double positive on water, single positive on thunder, single negative on ice, and a single negative on dragon. But most importantly, let us talk about the genes. So we've obviously got lightning impact. That is the kinship for Namielle. You cannot avoid it. X skill, we've got solar cry, which obviously fills up the kinship gauge. This is going to come in very handy because basically the point of this build is you want to ride on Namielle as quickly as possible. I think you basically get it off in turn 3 every single time. Fruit Frenzy Plus is the spam ability. This hits everyone on the field. It does 180 power damage. Stamina, it only exceeds 20, so it does a lot of damage whilst exceeding a very little amount of stamina. Deals non-elemental damage to random enemies, chance to inflict poison, paralysis, and darkness. So you've got 3 debuffs there. It does a lot of damage at 180, and the stamina expended is only 20. Everything else on this build is just passive. This is the only attacking move on the build. Now, starting off with, we've got all elemental defense boost XL, which significantly reduces damage taken from all attacks. We've got non-elemental attack boost XL, which significantly increases damage dealt by non-elemental attacks. Hence why we've got Fruit Frenzy, because it's a non-elemental attack. So that 180 will arbitrarily go higher than what it is. Salt in the Wound, because this significantly increases the damage dealt to enemies by abnormal statuses. And what else does Fruit Frenzy do? Oh yeah, apply poison, paralysis, and darkness. You got Stamina Surge XL, which greatly increases the stamina regeneration. We are always basically sitting at 70 stamina or above with this build. You got Soul Kinship XL, which greatly increases how fast our kinship gauge actually goes up, which is great with Solar Cry because, like I said, you basically get a turn 3 kinship. We've got Self Heal XL, that obviously speaks for itself. We heal up at the end of every turn. And then we've got Inflict Rate Up XL, which increases the abnormal status effects inflict rate. So again, the chance of poison, paralysis, and darkness actually happening is dramatically increased by this gene here. Honestly, this build is a powerhouse. I genuinely am telling you now, this build is an absolute powerhouse, and it's almost unfair how unstoppable it is. Now, when it comes to the environmental genes, I haven't really done much with this, if I'm just being honest with you, but you can copy this if you want to. They're all awakened anyway. So we've got High Morale, which extends the duration of burst when applied by own skill. Obviously, that's helpful. We've got Battle First Plus, which greatly recovers stamina after winning a head-to-head or performing a double attack. And we've got Hardness Plus, which recovers stamina after taking damage. So again, just just another way of how you can get stamina. It's entirely up to you whether or not you rock this or rock something else. That is entirely up to you. So the person that actually put this build together is in my Discord server and submitted this build over in my monthly build section, going by the name of Hades Hands. Now, Hades, thank you so much for submitting this build. This is so fun. It's so unique. It's so different. It doesn't use a single attack, technical, or speed move. I just love what you've done with this. In my opinion, it's so much fun and it's so cheesy and it's just so, like, middle finger to the enemy because you just cannot touch this, literally. Hades Hands, thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing build. Cannot wait to see what you do next. Alright guys, if you want to very quickly just see this, obviously we've got HP and attack here all at 3 stars as well. You can get that from obviously Azuria. But yeah, in this video guys, we take on Narwa and Ibushi. So let us get started. Narwa and Ibushi, the unstoppable Namielle, here we come. Alright, Narwa and Ibushi, here we come. Guys, have you ever heard of that saying where people are just like, trust the process? This is one of those moments because, yeah, we're going to need to trust the process on this one. Also, can we just appreciate how gorgeous Namielle looks in the non-elemental form? Alright, Narwa and Ibushi, here I come. You know what, actually, now that I think about it, I think I repelled these guys once, just off camera. Let me have a look. Okay, I did, but you know what, that's not a massive chunk, but we'll just see what happens. Okay, so first of all, what we want to do is we want to go straight to Egg Skill Soda Cry, and I'm going to go straight to Spirit Round Slash here. Okay, Eleanor's got the double, which is nice, 964. We need to dodge this, hopefully. Hopefully we tank this. We'll see, we'll see. I don't know how we're going to fare against this. Alright, that did a lot of damage. That actually did a lot of damage to all of us. Alright, so Egg Skill Soda Cry. We need to get our kinship up as quickly as we possibly can. We're going to do Egg Skill Solar Cry again. And this time I'm going to use a Dust of Life and get us all up to speed. Because I really do not want us dying here. That should hopefully give us our ride ability. Yes, it does. Okay, so this is now a turn 3 ride. Volt Discharge, okay. That's fine, that's fine. We're going to ride now. Okay, we're now going to ride. And now we essentially just do Fruit Frenzy. So Fruit Frenzy is what we're going to do. This is going to go for both of them anyway, so we don't need to target any specific parts. We got Serpent Fury here. That's fine. We tank that. Let's see how much damage this does. Fruit Frenzy plus. It's actually not bad damage. It's actually not bad damage. Alright, we do need to keep an eye. Oh yeah, we got the self-heal as well. Alright, so we got Ibushi, who is going directly for Eleanor here. I'm actually going to herb up because I don't want to take any chances. 269, she's going to get the double. 1292, nice. It's actually really, really good. Thunder Serpent's Fury. Alright, we are now going to go straight through. Oh, they're going straight for us, actually. Okay, if it's going for us, that might be a little bit difficult because we can't counter it. Again, like I said, we trust the process. We trust the process. So we're going to go straight back to Fruit Frenzy and just tank, hopefully, whatever this thing throws at us. Dragon's Ascent. Oh my god, that's glaving us down. Right, okay. Tell you what, it's a good thing that this build actually gives us our kinship fairly quickly because... Oh, here we go. Nice, I'll take the attack up. Alright, how much damage? Nice, I'll take it. Evaded. There we go. That is what we are looking for. We don't want to get hit. Just in case we get hit, we've got the self-heal. We've got our kinship fairly easily. And Fruit Frenzy will always hit every single person on the field. This is really, really good. And we somewhat evaded that again. Nice. Alright, we're slowly whittling these things down. This is exactly what I'm looking to do. Volt Charge, hopefully we tank that. I think we do because, yeah, there we go. Evaded again. Lovely. And we got the self-heal as well. 1080, that's not good. Come on, break. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm going to risk it and just go straight for another Fruit Frenzy here. Oh my god, Eleanor. You can't be doing that. That's not what we're looking to do. Okay, we're getting the health down even more. Come on, please tank this. This is a heavy hitter. This is a heavy hitter. Okay, we tank it. Nice. We evade some of that. Eleanor is going to be... Oh my god, it's actually going... They're both going for me. Okay, I'm actually going to use a Mega Potion here. I was really hoping that Eleanor would actually use her kinship this time, but... Barely... Oh, we evaded. Oh my god, thank god. That's good. That's really, really good. We are untouchable. And I bet she uses her kinship. No, she's not. She's actually going to be saving for kinship 3, I think. All right, let's go straight to Fruit Frenzy again and just get these guys' health down. This is the whole point of the build, by the way. We're constantly self-healing. We're constantly always hitting them. We're constantly evading their attacks occasionally. And we get the kinship very, very quickly. And Namielle is just so tanky. She's still not using her X-Blade. That's fine. We're going to go straight back to Fruit Frenzy here. Essentially, we want to stay on Monsty back as much as we possibly can. The damage isn't obviously the most amazing. However, I mean, look, it's clearly working, right? This is clearly working. What an absolute cheese ability this is. We've got the Vital Essence there. We got Narwa that's going to be using Resonance. But that's fine because we get the Blast Blight anyway. Alright, we're going straight back to Fruit Frenzy. Let's get it done. Alright, so Eleanor is going to be dealing 3,805 damage. Okay, I'm down for that. I'm actually down for that. We tank this with no issues. This is Narwa's main ability. I feel like we're going to... Yeah, we'll be fine. There's no issues. There's no issues at all. Alright, we're just going to do it again. We're just going to do it again. Fruit Frenzy again. Welcome to the build, by the way. What a hilarious build this is. What an absolutely hilarious build. We are just unstoppable. If you guys want to beat Narwa and Ibushi, yeah, oh my god, even with that type of damage, the damage actually isn't that bad. Okay, you know what, I actually don't think we tank this. This is the one that we tend to not be so good at. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're off Monsty back now, but we evaded. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, we're actually still on... Okay, we're going to have to Mega Potion here, but that's insane. That's actually so insane that we tanked that. What on earth? You know that we're finishing off with a kinship, by the way. You know that we're finishing off with a kinship. Evaded again, and we get the self-heal. Oh my god, this is just beautiful. This is truly beautiful. Go back to Fruit Frenzy. Mega Potion for Eleanor so that her HP goes back up. Serpent Fury. That's fine. We tank that, or at least she does. Actually, that's a lie. She doesn't. She just lost a heart. It's okay. Alright, Fruit Frenzy again. There we go. We are slowly getting evaded. Oh my god. This is actually so funny. And we're constantly gaining stamina as well, by the way. We are never, ever, ever losing stamina. This is genuinely, I think, the tankiest build that we've ever done. Genuinely. The only thing I don't like really about this build, and this is more of a nitpick, is the fact that we're using Fruit Frenzy. I just don't think Fruit Frenzy actually suits Namielle as a monster. You know what I mean? You don't really see Namielle poop out... Oh my god, we evaded that. You don't really see Namielle poop out fruits. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Trust the process, like I said at the beginning of this video. We're gonna herb up here because, again, we're doing really, really well. And I don't want to lose a heart. 1,082. Come on, let's see if we can get the evasion in. We need this. We need to... This is the main ability. Okay, we do. We actually tank a lot of that. I'm absolutely okay with that. We've got Eleanor that is using X-Blade. We're going to go straight for Fruit Frenzy then if she's using X-Blade. I don't care too much about the HP because we're going to self-heal from that anyway. She's going to be doing 1,473 damage. We're going to be doing nothing. Come on, let's get the self-heal. There it is. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, we're going to go back to a Mega Potion here. There's only so much that we can do. We're on 99 stamina, by the way. We've always got stamina. It's actually crazy. I genuinely feel untouchable. And we evaded most of that, too. We literally got hit once by that. My god. That's hilarious. That's actually so funny. Okay, again, you guessed it. Back to Fruit Frenzy. Oh my god. What a cheesy build this is. What an absolute cheesy build this is. And they're so close. Yeah, it is what it is. What's that, mate? Not bothered. Not bothered. Not bothered by it at all. They're so close to getting staggered as well. But again, I'm just going to herb up because I'm not taking any chances here. All it takes is for one of these things to just do something crazy out of nowhere. And then we're screwed. But like I said, guys, at the beginning of this video, I know that obviously a chunk of their health was taken out already because they were repelled once already. But you guys can very clearly see, based on how this fight is going, that if they were full HP anyway, they would have, like, it would be the same result. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to heal up because, one, we got the self-heal, and two, we got the stagger. So we're going to avoid whatever they're going to throw at us here. I'm genuinely not bothered. There we go. There is the damage again. And then we got Scorching Blade from the Glavenus here. 1,345. Did you see that? All right, back to Fruit Frenzy. I wonder if there's anything else that you can do with this build to use more than just Fruit Frenzy. Because look at our stamina. I mean, everything seems to be working really well. The whole reason as to why this build is going so well is what it actually is. Okay, Eleanor's actually taken out of the fight here. Yeah, the reason why the fight is going so well as it is because everything's working together, you know what I mean? Everything that this thing has is working together. So I wonder what you can take off this so that we can have an extra move here, which does a lot of damage, but also maintains how strong this build actually is. We're gonna hopefully tank whatever they're throwing at us here. I'll be real with you. I might kinship on the second, oh my god, okay. I might kinship on the second. We'll see if we do. Yeah, okay. We got to evade this. Otherwise, we've been knocked off. We've got to evade this or we've been knocked off. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Now's the time to kinship. We're going to kinship and hopefully take out Ibushi here. Okay, here we go. Namielle, kinship. Let's do it. Let's see the absolute destruction of this Namielle. Oh my god. I just love it. Look at the serpents down there. This is crazy. Absolutely wild. Alright, let's see the damage. This is the highest damage thing that we have on this kinship 3. 2,441 and over 2,000 to Narwa. And we've got Eleanor back as well. So, now that obviously we are now not on Motsty back, we need to go back to Soda Cry. And my guy is going to go back to Spirit Round Slash here. Oh my gosh, he's using X-Blade. Perfect. That is actually perfect. Alright. Ibushi is almost knocked out. Oh, Ibushi is actually almost... Oh my god. Yeah, wow. This is actually insane. Okay, we're gonna... You know what? Should we just use Fruit Frenzy now? Yeah, screw it. We're gonna use Fruit Frenzy now, and then we're gonna go straight to Lunge Stance because, like, it's gonna kill. It's gonna kill Ibushi, and that gets at least one of them gone. That's fine. I'm not too bothered about that. She's got attack up now, but it does mean that Ibushi is actually out of the fight, and now we can purely just focus on Narwa. See, usually I've been told that you want to do it the other way around because Narwa is the one that actually grants the HP, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Hopefully we tank this. Hopefully we do. How is that possible? I'm okay with it though. Alright, we actually got the stagger here as well. That's actually crazy. That's really good. Oh my god. I completely forgot that we were actually going to get the stagger. In which case then, we'll just stay on Fruit Frenzy. So we'll do Fruit Frenzy. I think I'm on Lunge Stance. No, we're going to change that to... we'll do Spirit Release Slash. Why not? Why not? I don't see any reason why we wouldn't do it. That's second wind here. Barbecue... Why would you do Barbecue Grill on this turn? I mean, I respect it, but sure. Come on, let's see the damage. Alright, we didn't get that much. I'll be real with you. We actually didn't get that much. That was actually really a completely wasted stagger turn. But it's okay. It's okay. We're going to go back onto Motsty back here. And we're going to go, guess what? Back to Fruit Frenzy. Alright, Eleanor gets the double. Okay, cool. I'm alright with that. 1,202. And Fruit Frenzy gets a couple bits of damage off. That's basically 1,000 or just under. You know, with the amount that you're doing 200-ish damage, it's actually not that bad. Again, we're gonna go back to Fruit Frenzy. Narwa's gonna be using sorry, not Fruit. Thunder Halo, I think I saw. Yeah, I mean, we're doing consistently over 1,000 damage. It doesn't look like it, but oh my god. Should we finish on the kinship? Yeah, we're going to finish on the kinship. Hopefully we don't have Blast Blight applied to this because it will die otherwise. Eleanor's just lost a heart. That is fine. Okay, here we go. We're going to finish off with a kinship from Namielle against Narwa. Let's see how much damage we finish on here. We are going to finish on 2,103. And that is Narwa completely taken out. Guys, if you want to easily take out the Serpents with ease, then this is the build for you. This really just goes to show how tanky and how potent Namielle can actually be. Namielle, you absolute beast. Just look at you, just menacingly just staring at me like that. You are an incredible, beautiful creature, and you look even better when you're in your non-elemental form with the reds kind of streaking to the end there. There you are, just looking over in the moonlight sky. Alright guys, like I said at the very beginning of this video, if you want to see your build featured in one of my build battle videos, then head on over to my Discord server, choose your role as either Hunter, Rider, or both, or neither, it's entirely up to you, and then head on over to the monthly build sharing section, create your thread, show your build, and just maybe you might see your build featured in one of my videos. Guys, I greatly appreciate your time today. This was an absolutely fun build. This is probably one of the ones that I'm going to keep on my team as kind of like a fail-safe, just to make sure that everything goes okay. This is literally one of those builds that you keep on your team if you feel like you're gonna need to just stay alive for whatever reason. I love it. It's kind of cheesy, I'm not gonna lie to you, but at the end of the day, it's just super funny. And I genuinely think this is what Namielle should be like. Namielle should be just a complete and utter bruteful tank. Guys, I greatly appreciate your time today. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.